The Reading Masonic Lodge completed construction of the Temple Hotel in 1894. The lobby, dining room, kitchen, offices, and general operations of the hotel were all on the first floor. The upper floors were divided into 100 public rooms for rent, with the remainder reserved for Freemasons' use and business. Henry and Nancy Clineschmidt managed and lived in the hotel. They later bought it in 1906. The Temple Hotel fit the mold of what travelers could expect from a hotel that operated in a town or small city during the early to mid 1900s. Physically, the 4-story Gothic Revival building with basement was striking. Initially, the northernmost structure on Market Street, the tallest building north of Sacramento, beckoned to travelers, while its presence radiated an image of strength and permanence. Most hotels of the era cater to male tastes in atmosphere, food, and liquor. They discourage unescorted women from entering, while married women were most often accompanied by their husbands. Some even had separate ladies' entrances and waiting rooms. The Temple Hotel advertised as a first-class establishment that featured excellent dining service, airy and pleasant rooms, and a barroom stocked with the finest liquor and cigars, later called the Temple Lounge. It also offered library and banquet rooms. A change to the male-focused services came during the 1930s when the Temple Hotel Beauty Shop began to coexist with the already established Temple Barber Shop. Like many early 1900s establishments, the Temple Hotel stood near the town's railroad depot and business district. The Reading Masonic Lodge started a service of using a horse-drawn wagon to move customers between the depot and hotel to facilitate arrivals and departures. As time passed and guests more commonly arrived in town by automobile, businesses such as the Temple Hotel discontinued the practice. While the Temple Hotel was a traditional establishment with many of the amenities customary to the first half of the 20th century, it simultaneously had a couple of characteristics atypical among the hotels of Reading and the era in general. Probably most obvious was its relationship to the Reading Masonic Lodge, a fraternal organization that traces its Freemasonry origins to the end of the 14th century, where local associations regulated the qualifications of stonemasons and their interaction with authorities and clients. Because of this affiliation, the Masonic symbol was displayed at the top of the building. A portion of the hotel was restricted from the public and set aside for organization-specific activities such as regional meetings and events. Visiting Masons stayed in designated sleeping rooms, including some designed and decorated specifically for higher degree members such as Knights Templars. Maybe amazing to our modern sensibilities, the Temple Hotel only had one bathroom in the entire building during its first 20 years. Porcelain chamber pots or commodes were available under the bed in each room. When it came to bathing, most people of the era did so only once per week. So while bathtubs were not needed in every room, the consequence was a recurring rush and backlog at the hotel on Saturdays. In 1914, the Clineschmidts made extensive renovations, which brought hot and cold water into every room, added baths and toilets to many of the rooms, and replaced furniture and carpeting. The Clineschmidts and three generations of descendants owned and operated the hotel at the southeast corner of Tehama and Market Streets until its doors closed on April 19th, 1964. The Temple Hotel was subsequently torn down as part of the downtown revitalization plan of the 1960s and 70s, which included the building of Reading's first indoor shopping mall. Today, the mall is gone, just like the Temple Hotel.